Hi Aries, and welcome to your February 2019 general reading. We're going to just take an overlook at the month ahead. I also do weekly readings and they give you clearer insight to the issues that you're dealing with for that week. But we're going to have an overlook at the general vibes around you, the general what's going on. So just give me a minute to shuffle the cards. What's going on? Clear-cut messages for the sign of Aries. So what lies behind you? The King of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. So obviously focused on the very practical matters of your life. Pentacles represent 3D energy, what you can touch, what you can feel, and what you can see. This might be an earth sign person. What's so interesting is you're turning your back on this earth sign person and focusing on your own pentacles. Okay, let me just carry on and see what else is going on. What you truly desire is the beautiful King of Cups. The King of Cups is obviously about your emotional world. This is either going to be a person, water sign traditionally, but the cup cards represent your emotional world, okay? Very, very cool. They call the King of Cups the King of Cool because he's got this very deep, very regal and very integrated relationship with his own self, his own emotions, okay? What's helping you get the King of Cups is the Six of Swords. The challenge is the Page of Swords. The Eight of Wands in your relationship sector. I'll move the cards up. Page of Cups in your money and work. Seven of Swords as what you cannot see coming, okay? Ooh, some of you are right in that, shall I go forward, shall I go back? The Seven of Swords to me is an archway card. Some of you might have got a bit stuck in your process of change. Okay, let me carry on. Soul position, Queen of Swords, looking at the Seven of Swords, King of Wands as the outcome. Sorry guys, so you can see the cards. You've got a lot of kings, 3 kings are showing up. Kings and queens are always about personal mastery of the energies. Then you go to the Seven of Wands. You're the third sign who got this as the outcome, and then the Fool card. Okay, beautiful new beginnings. Already the picture I've got here, Aries, is some of you are getting a little bit stuck in the process of change. Okay, because what you cannot see coming or the energy that's emerging is the Seven of Swords. Now, when you get a sword card, it represents too much energy is getting stuck in thinking. It's traditionally called the trickster card, but ultimately the trickster is about getting stuck in our minds. And this is what you cannot see. It's like you're going forward to this new world, but you're right stuck in the middle of something. Very interesting when a card like that shows up. And what I love the most at the soul position is the Queen of Swords, who's looking right at that Seven of Swords. So you're about to move into the truth, Aries, essentially, about something. I don't know what it's about, if it's about relationships or it's about money and work. But it's definitely, there's a call to communication because 3 swords cards are in this holy trinity of the number 3. And some of you have got stuck at the mental level. Too much energy in the mind always gets us in a massive knot. Okay, the solution is the Queen of Swords, to be in your truth. Okay, so some of yous, this King of Pentacles is an earth sign person. He's what's behind you. And some of you are turning your back and focusing on your own craft, your own work, your own creativity. This can be learning a new skill. It's a card of focusing on your own personal creativity and productivity in the world, okay? Now what you most want is this King of Cups. Love this card. I mean, There's nothing not to love about the King of Cups, okay? He sits on a throne in the middle of an ocean. So the water is our emotional life, okay? But this guy is so in his element. He's got his throne and he's got a crown. So he's not getting tossed about by drama. He ain't getting tossed about everyone else's dilemmas. He's not in any drama. He's in his incredible integrity. And this is what you most desire. Now, what's helping you get this card, this King of Cups, is the Six of Swords, okay? Some of you, this might be a person that you want to move towards, by the way. For others, it's about your own internal world. But the Six of Swords is your supportive card. This is a card of transition. You're leaving something behind and you're moving forward towards something else. But it's an in-between card, okay? It's a very, very gentle card, similar to the Tower and the Death card. And it speaks about moving on, okay? Some of you are moving towards this beautiful king, and that is very, very lucky, guys, for whoever's moving towards this king. Or some of you are just moving towards a new chapter in your emotional life where you feel in charge. You feel in charge of your destiny. You've got your crown, you've got your throne, and no one's got control of you anymore, Aries, okay? Loads of different dynamics here. General reading. The challenge is communication. Yeah. As soon as I seen that Seven of Swords, I knew some of you were getting too caught up in the mind. It's like, if I say that, and if they say that, and what if that happens, and what if that happens? It's a trick, okay? The energy gets stuck there, and when it gets stuck there, we get stuck. So we get stuck in repetitive cycles of our thinking. Okay, because, bear with me, your relationship sector is the Eight of Wands, okay? So some of you are definitely going towards a new relationship. This is Cupid's arrows, very forward motion. You might be traveling, communicating with someone, but not yet meeting. Or for others of you, you are setting a goal to be in transition, to leave something behind, to move forward to a new chapter. But the challenge is always about communication, because the challenge is always to be in our truth. Because they didn't teach us that at school, guys, did they? They taught us how to hide our emotions and not to be in the power of truth. I'm going to jump, I'll come back to this page, because that is soul position. You've got the Queen of Swords, and in her highest, she is the truth, because look at her spiritual eye. And look at the sword of truth. And this queen is going right into the Seven of Swords to break this. Some of you have got yourself stuck. And the Queen of Swords beckons forward in order to cut through the stuck position, in order to move on, okay? Now, money and work, you've got the beautiful page of... I love all the pages, by the way, because they represent new beginnings. What's the Page of Cups clarified with, please? So this is a new some of you are meeting this king at work, by the way. Or there's a new interest in your work. Something's drawing you. It might be a new project, it might be a new skill, and it's with the Six of Wands. So there's some significant victory around something new that's emerging about how you make a living, because you've got this Eight of Pentacles, this sense of being very, very focused on your everyday life, okay, and your personal productivity. I'm going to jump to the outcome, and I'm intrigued with these two cards. I really like it though. So first of all, you've got the King of Wands with the Seven of Wands. On it, you're the third sign that pulled these as an outcome. I think Leo got it, and I can't remember who else it was. The King of Wands is traditionally a fire sign person, but the Seven of Wands is quite a card about It's a little bit defensive. Now, being defensive is not a negative, okay? Because we shouldn't let anyone into our personal world. It's very good to have healthy boundaries. So there's healthy boundaries here, and the door is open. But it's definitely a cautious energy. All the sevens are. So we can get a bit stuck in the sevens unless we push ourselves forward out of them. And to push ourselves out of them, we either need to be in the truth or we need to activate more energy. And the way to get more energy, well, I mean, that's a whole life subject. Yoga, plant-based food, everything to get more energy. But then you're moving to the Fool card, which is the new beginning. I think, as soon as I've seen this reading, it might be a message for one or two people. You're desiring change, okay? Some of you, it's a brand new relationship you're desiring to move towards. Definitely, definitely, okay? Some of you are turning your back on this King of Pentacles, but you've got yourself stuck in a knot, okay? The sevens all sort of represent that. It's like you're 3/4 up a mountain and it's almost, oh my gosh, shall I go back? Shall I keep going forward? The trick for the Seven of Swords is always to bring truth to the situation. And I love the fact in your inner life, in your soul position, you've got this Queen of Truth. And I love the fact that she's walking right to the Seven of Swords because she's breaking through something in order to set herself free, and your outcome is about freedom. It's about new beginnings, new potentials. Now, a lot of people don't actually like the Fool card because the sense of being free actually frightens them. That's okay, yeah? But it's funny, I always say to people, you can have your security and your freedom. It quite often takes a bit of a change and a little bit of changing things around. But there's some Aries who want a complete break from the past here with that Six of Swords, okay? And what I love the most is as you set sail, look where you land, this powerful new beginning. And this might be with this King of Wands, it could be with the King of Cups. There's three kings, I don't know, guys. Only you really know how a reading, because unless I know the personal circumstances, but there's a desire to move on here. There is no doubt about it, to leave something behind. It could be leaving behind being a single person and moving towards being in union with someone, okay? It could be about a new job. It could be about new potentials around the financial sector. But what's keeping you stuck is the Seven of Swords. And you need to move the energy. It's too much thinking. And it's a trap, guys, okay? That's why it's a trickster card. Our thinking and our fears keep us trapped. And you need to bring this beautiful Queen of Swords with the Ace of Swords to this Seven in order to get to this Fool card, which is what you truly desire. The Fool card carries no karma. He carries no past. He lives in the here and now, and he lives in total joy. It's our true home, Aries, and it's where we're all going back to. Look out for next week's reading, okay? I'll speak to you soon. Bye.